All right, you guys, so the next assignment is your hybrid creature drawing. And I'm just gonna walk you through really quickly how the practice works because it's a little confusing. This is just for your practice. For the actual assignment, you can choose any type of animal or creature, whatever you wanna do. I've seen people do everything from Iron Man to human legs with Converse on. Super fun. Very open activity. So I just want to walk you through how the actual practice works. So the first thing is I would click that first link, and that's going to bring up this document for you. So you can see the dice here on the side, and then you can see all the animals in the middle. So the way that this works is my first roll, right? So if I look here, first roll is going to determine the body. And again, this is just for your practice. Unless you really like how it comes out. But the first roll is going to determine what type of body I'm going to use. So depending on what number I roll, that's going to determine which one I get, except for you'll see in each category there's a whatever you want box, and that's a freebie, okay? So whatever you want to do for that. So for the first one, so I'm going to roll my dice for the first one. So I have this website, I'm just gonna click roll, and I got a 6. Okay, well that's the whatever you want category. So I would write down on my sketch paper whatever I wanted to do for the body. And then for my second roll is gonna be the head. So if I go back to my dice roller, click roll, I get number 1. So I would need to use a unicorn head. Third roll is for the eyes. So go back to my dice roller, click roll, got number 1 again. I just had number 1. I'm gonna roll it again. I don't want a number 1. Okay, we're gonna have number 2. And that is cat eyes. So now, say the body I wanna use is a whale. I'm gonna have a whale with a unicorn head with cat eyes. It's gonna be interesting. The next one is for the nose. So a nose can be a little bit hard to figure out with regard to the shape of the face. It kind of depends on the angle. So perhaps for this, I'm actually going to need to turn the unicorn right now is in full like side profile. I might need to find an image that's more straight on instead of turned to the side to work with, depending on the type of nose I get. So let's roll our dice and see what happens. Number 4, which is 2, 3, 4, whatever I want. That's annoying. I kind of want to have mine given to me. I don't feel like figuring anything out right now. I am too tired. I'm going to say a dog nose. So a dog nose on the head of essentially a horse, right? A unicorn. I definitely think I'm going to want to have that straight on because that nose is going to be a little bit harder to put onto the face of the unicorn because the unicorn's head is going to be way larger than a dog's head. So we have to consider those things for proportions and for scale for that to make sense. Okay, so my next one is for a mouth. So again, this can be a little funky with the head of a unicorn, but we're going to make it work. Roll my dice again. And I get another 4, which is an eagle's beak. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I'm actually going to do this drawing for you, for the record. It's gonna happen. That will be on the slideshow. My next one is the arms and legs. You can also definitely make a copy of this document if you would like to be able to like highlight and fill in a color or something just so you remember what you're doing. So to do that, I would go to File, make a copy, okay? That is an option for you as well, if you would like. So my next one is the 6th roll. So that's for arms and legs. So if I go back to my dice roller, roll it again, get a 2. So I'm gonna have kind of like dog legs, I think. It looks like a dog's leg to me. Dog nose and dog's legs. How I'm gonna put dog's legs on a whale body, I have absolutely no idea, but it's gonna be adorable and I'm gonna love it. My next one and my last one is for a tail. So this is going to be kind of interesting considering a whale has a really specific looking tail. So this is going to be a little funky, not going to lie. Really hope I get, I don't know which one I hope I get. I hope I get, I kind of like the scorpion one. I think that could be cool. So last dice roll is a 5, which is, ooh, a chameleon tail. Very interesting. So usually their tails are kind of like curled up. So this is going to be a very weird looking creature, and I'm super excited. So I want you to do this 2 times. The reason for that is it is kind of hard to transition between the different features of the body, because think about the way that our body is set up. We already have shoulders that lead into a neck, that lead into a head. It all kind of makes sense. So you do need to consider that. Say I had a shark head. Okay, well then my neck's not going to make any sense. Sharks' heads are super wide. I would probably draw it like way out here. You definitely can use human features. I did include a human on this as well for a human mouth, so that's kind of interesting. And yeah, you guys can really kind of go crazy with this. But before you do any of that, you need to do your practice. It's just going to help you so much, I promise. It does not have to have color. It doesn't have to be hyper detailed. Your actual drawing, I will require a lot of detail because that's what differentiates between different creatures. But other than that, this is just a practice. This is just a starting point. Don't get too attached, okay? So go on ahead and go back to the slideshow, and you can click on that document and pull that up and get to work.